Welcome back to our GOG Invitationals 2019 monthly series here at GOG. It's March and we are playing Team Unified. I'm Alfian
I
Poon.
would be scared if it was like the GOG Invitational series and then it's not at GOG.
Oh, I mean, it could.
It could be like National Stadium, right?
Yeah, that's true.
That's right.
Anyways, I'm Alfian, joined by Mick, and here we have. Oh, that's not the right name, is it? This is not the right name. Why is the name not right?
Save it. Save.
Okay.
Woohoo!
All right, we have Tian Kwang Kai on Dredge against Daniel Roses on Scape Shift. And I think this is actually quite an okay matchup for Dredge.
Quite an okay matchup.
Wait, Daniel Roses isn't playing Scape Shift, as Riemann.
Yeah. No, Skip Shift does play Riemann.
Oh, do they? Okay, cool. Oh, so they can
Hey.
Riemann their Scape Shift?
Oh, no. Daniel Rose is playing like Mono Blue Tron.
Right, okay.
6 islands, 1 Oboro, plus and then 4 Urza's Mine, 4 Urza's Power Plant, 4 Urza's Tower.
Okay, so Daniel Roses playing his trademark deck that won him that other monthly series, which is Mono Blue Tron, right? We've seen this is probably one of Daniel Roses' favorite decks. You see the foils,
Sexy.
very foiled.
Very sex.
And Kwang Kai, just a very versatile player in general. He plays a typical grinder in Singapore, plays all the decks, knows what the decks do. And Kwang Kai, I think, should prove to be a formidable opponent for Daniel. And I think this matchup is okay for Dredge because still okay for Dredge because a lot of what Dredge does is based on the graveyard. And if Kwang Kai is able to dump his cards into the graveyard without early interaction, I think Kwang Kai is just able to go off with sheer mass amounts of creatures.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Daniel is playing Cyclonic Rift, is he?
He does.
Oh,
he plays
does.
one Cyclonic Rift.
Alright, so for Daniel Roses to win this, he needs to draw that one off Cyclonic Rift or that Ugin. Does he have Ugin?
He could go like Platinum Angel, and like Kwang Kai just doesn't have
He has
the
Conflict Rate.
ability. Yeah.
He has Conflict Rate.
He does have Conflict Rate.
I
That's
think
true.
Conflict Rate is a 4 off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people have been asking me a lot of questions about Conflict Rate. What if you flashback it for like X number of cards, right? What's the casting cost? Just
Okay.
fills up the goddamn X, people. Come on.
Fill out the god. Alright, man.
Come on, people. You know this thing.
I'm sorry, man. Remember that time I got cheated off my 2 top tests?
Yeah, I know.
I was right. Oh.
Well, that wasn't me who gave you the
Yeah, it was-
ruling. So, yeah. Right. That was a very although that was a very complex rule.
Yeah.
Right, that
I didn't know either.
You
to be-
didn't know?
I didn't know.
You see, right? You play, and you know why I decided like not to rewind?
Why?
It's because you are playing the card, and you bloody hell better know.
I don't know.
But now you know, right? And now you're a better player. Thank you.
I don't know about that. So it's gonna play Golgari Tag, I think. Oh no, it's just gonna. What he tap 2 for? Oh, Life from the Loam, right? Okay.
Here. I like this rule. If a spell has X in its mana cost, include the value chosen for that X when determining the converted mana cost of that spell, even if it's flashback, it was cast with flashback and no mana was spent on X.
Okay.
Come on, people. You know this.
I think
You
I
know
don't.
this.
I don't.
I have more faith. I have faith in you.
I don't think they do. I
Oh,
don't-
dude.
What?
The MTG JP channel is like 60 frames a second.
Yeah, it looks so smooth.
Smooth.
Don't we have the camera?
Soon will be 60
we
frames
bought
a
a new
second.
camera, didn't we?
Why are you like tickling his face?
I don't know, man.
Ruben, stop tickling. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and as I was saying, this is
See the sharpness of the
we can see the power of Dredge here.
Oh yeah.
Being full swing. Tian Kwang Kai having the high roll with the triple Bloodgust and the price amalgams on turn 2.
Dude, 9 power on the board on turn 2.
Yeah, there's really
Imagine.
nothing Mono Blue Tron can do without Tron up. Without Ugin or Cyclonic Rift, which is just one-offs in the deck. So
Yeah, and
this is
it's not-
actually quite hard for him.
There's not even like it's repeal, and it's not even what's that, bounce all the.
Yeah, you just bounce 1. I mean, if he had Echoing Truths, I think it might be good, but I don't.
It might have been better, not the best. Conflict
conflict
grade you,
rate.
wow, okay.
He really wants to just get the dredges in the graveyard, I think.
Yep.
Oh wait, no, he's
No,
casting
his
it from the
conflict
hand.
is
Oh,
zero.
Is he
Zero.
casting from the hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Riemannia would be great, but I don't see how that Oh,
Oh,
conflict for 1, sorry.
Okay.
Remind here would be great, but I don't see how Daniel is getting out of this.
He can play land into Ugin or land or no the last no wait no he only has one.
Yeah,
Tron
he's only
land.
got 1 Tron
Alright.
land. Land into Ugin would be an awesome had
But-
he like started off with like
Yeah, he
two
needed
lands.
another Tron land. But I think here
He can find that last Tron land.
he can survive 1 turn. He'll be okay. But I think if he can survive 1 turn, he can play the expedition map, search for another the third Tron land.
He definitely cannot survive 1 turn.
Yeah, it's 9
100%.
9 plus conflagrate. It's pretty dead.
Conflagrate for like 6.
Yeah, and if he holds counter mana for that, he's not getting the third Tron land for his last turn. So
Mhm.
I think this is pretty much game over.
Damn, Daniel.
Oh, he really did have the Ugin. That's so sad.
Ah, sheesh.
Oh no.
Was this on a die roll? Who went first? Kai went first?
I
I think so, right?
No, actually Daniel went first. He
Oh, even then it was
Yeah.
not fast enough.
yeah.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn. This is not looking very good. I think he's just gonna try the expedition map plan and see if his opponent messes up and doesn't get lethal next turn.
Oh wow, Alfian. Really, you're asking like Tian Kuang Kai to like mess up.
Yeah,
You're
man.
asking any one of these players like to mess
Yeah, man,
up.
you play to their outs.
You play the odds, right?
if the out is them messing up, I think I think you go for it.
Oh my gosh, this isn't much.
What? What are you talking about? What are you doing, man?
Dude,
Oh, it's not March.
change this, yeah. You change it. I can't see it.
Oh, it's-
Is the screen so
Has it-
far away
Has
from
it been
me?
March for the whole thing?
Yes, probably.
Okay, cool. It's April.
It's okay.
It's April.
Yeah,
Okay.
people don't pay attention to that buy to
Yeah,
that buy one. It's okay.
it's okay, man.
No worries.
We're fine. We're very fine. So I think here Conquer is he's gonna tap 2. It's gonna live from the loam actually.
Loam, get
yeah,
back
he's
some
gonna
land.
get lawless.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's gonna blow Daniel up.
Yeah. I don't see how.
Oh, hello.
Oh wow! Oh,
Condescend.
so condescend, but that puts Daniel down to like 1.
Can he still flashback conflagrate?
Yeah, he can.
Oh no, he has the blood gas.
Right.
Okay. Wait,
Okay.
What's conflagrate's flashback cost?
Red, discard X number of cards.
Oh, I guess he had more than one way to win there then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh no.
Alfian, why?
Oh no.
Confla is great.
Conflagrate.
Mm.
Yes.
Discard X cards. Red, discard X cards, and then you fill up the X. Okay, so Kuang Kai wins 1.
Yes,
Update
Konkai
the
does
score.
win one.
Alfian,
You know
come
why
on.
people,
update the
why,
score.
why are people watching this stream when there's like Magic Fest Yokohama?
I don't know.
Oh,
'Cause it's in Japanese,
it is
maybe?
it is in Japanese.
Yeah.
Well, 3,000 people watching that though. This looks pretty fun.
We should like advertise on their channel. Hey, come and watch like English. Hey, come and watch like English. Do you understand the words? Right.
Maybe
All you 34 people here, yes. Thank you for supporting us. You know, you
Yes.
could be anywhere in the world.
it could be at Yokohama.
You could be at Yokohama itself, like streaming Yokohama
Yeah.
at the same time.
What's that blue bar? Is that advantage bar?
I don't know.
That might be a
Wow, look at that.
They have they have they
Winner!
Alright, so when someone wins, they zoom the
zoom
camera
in.
to the person, and then in very like gold arcade like fashion,
Like,
there's like
winner! Winner! It's probably got that sound, but like we can't hear it right now.
Yeah, we muted the speakers.
Yeah, guys, tune in to like Yoko. Yeah, you guys missed it. It's okay.
Although they're so handsome though, look at them.
Oh man, yeah, man.
Hampson also.
Do they? Yeah. Do they? Oh man, one of them looks like Japanese actor. I forget what's his name.
Dude, they all look like both
Yeah.
look like Japanese actors.
They
Why you
probably
They're
are
both-
Japanese actors.
talk- yeah. Why
They
you
could have
talk-
gotten like Utada Hikaru probably to
Yeah.
like do the.
Can you imagine if we were Japanese, they might have gotten us if we worked at Haruya instead.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe.
Maybe.
I feel so bad. But yeah, thanks for staying. Right?
Yes.
Is it like?
Oh wait, what are we still doing here? Let's get out. Let's get
Yeah.
off here. Okay.
Like half the chat half the chat in MTG JP is like in
It's
English.
English, yeah.
Then half of it is in Japanese.
Matchup versus skills is so easy for spirits. Yeah, I didn't meet any spirits today, so I'm quite happy.
Easy.
I high rolled quite a bit today.
Yeah, but then you all still like lost 3 games to 1.
Yeah, my teammates didn't win a single game today.
So you won like all your games.
Not-
Even the one where you lost the
not
2.
not all. I lost that one.
You lost that one.
I lost the first one too.
Okay.
Yeah, but
No, but did you win your matches?
yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did.
So even with the lack of top tier tokens, for those of you who don't know, right, like if you have a hangerback walker, and then you kill the hangerback walker with equivalent number of minus X minus -1 tokens. So for example, if let's say like you have hangerback walker on 3, and then somebody toxic delusions for 3, or like somebody languishes, or somebody not languishes, sorry, Black Sun Zenith for 3. Right, the player with the hangerback walker will still get 3 top tiers out of it.
Cool.
Please refer to 704.5
That's a very
F and 704.5 Q.
That's a very obscure ruling, though.
That's a very obscure ruling. But
Yeah.
now you guys know. And now you know, Alfian.
I doubt it'll be useful in the future, but okay.
I don't know, no, maybe, you can like tell your opponent off, right? It's like, no, you're not supposed to get top tiers. No, I'm supposed to get top tiers, man. To your EDH group, who probably doesn't really care.
Who
They're
plays
just
Hangerback
like,
Walker in EDH, man?
I do.
Or maybe Atraxa decks to play Hangerback Walker in EDH.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you want Mick, do you have like a playset of LEDs?
No.
Okay, I'm
That
looking
would be nice.
I'm looking for a playset of LEDs.
Why are you looking for a playset of
Because
LEDs?
I want to play Dredge.
Like proper Dredge,
Yeah.
not like manaless Dredge.
Yeah, I want to go off on turn 1.
I guess you could.
Do you not
Hey!
Oh,
for
hey.
some Froggo.
Oh, hey Joshua. What's good?
What's up, man?
What's
What's
good?
up?
Wait, wasn't he here today?
No.
Oh, that's
I don't think
Jeffrey, that's Jeffrey, yeah.
The brothers 3 were not here. So Sopo.
Yeah.
Looks like the team East Side wins all the time.
Yeah.
Only Jeffrey came.
Yeah, but I think
got
Jeffrey
replaced.
Jeffrey is like the placeholder for like in that team. Because
Yeah, it should be me.
he's the
It
misfit.
should be either me or James. Because that would be like Team XO, man.
Jeffrey is the misfit in his team.
Yeah, exactly. He's the one who actually knows how to play Magic.
Yeah. That's so
The other
that's
two.
very mean, Nick. That is very mean.
Yeah, okay, I'll stop.
Oh, Daniel mulls to 6, but he's going first, so I think it's
Yeah,
okay. Oh, I think he has 2 Tron less in his hand, so if this is an expedition, Graphical
Oh,
Sketch is
Graph
good
This
too.
Cage is good.
Okay.
Graph This Cage is good.
Oh, we have a reader here, folks.
Yeah. This is actually this hoses Dredge quite a bit.
I think if you're Quankai, you might have bothered in all 4 of your nature's claims, right? Because you are scared of this. You want nature's claim.
Yeah, I mean like you wouldn't be expecting a rest in peace, but Graph Digger's Cage is definitely one of your biggest
Yeah.
yeah.
Nature's claim. Let's go.
Yeah,
No, it's not nature's claim.
biggest baddest spells.
Oh, it's
to be
not. It's
playing
not.
against.
It's not that bad, right? Because he can still put cards in his graveyard, and he can use the graveyard after he nature's claims
And he
it,
can
like
dredge,
filter
yeah.
later.
He can dredge. He can
Dredge,
you
yeah.
know.
He's just not getting the zombies back,
Mhm.
right?
He's not getting the zombies back. He's not getting he's not getting the Nakamibas back.
Yeah, it's not.
Is he getting Nakamibas?
No, it's not, it's
no,
not.
Graph Digger's Cage.
They
also
enter the
affects
graveyard
it, yeah.
first.
Yep.
So
And now Graph Digger's Cage doesn't allow you to get creatures from your library either, right?
Yeah, it
So
doesn't,
there's
it
Coco,
Yeah.
dual use Coco and your graveyard.
yeah, so
Great.
Graph Digger's Cage, good card. Oh, what's he doing? I see. Oh, he's consulting his teammates. Okay, he's
Yeah.
trying to dump those cards. Gogari Tug and their other
Thug
cards.
seems to be probably one of the choices. Maybe Loam.
Loam, yeah, I think Loam. I think you just want to dump
Tug
your
and Loam,
dredges. Your dredges. Okay, so here's
Oh
the
wow! Okay, so he gives up a Shriek Horn.
Okay, so
Okay,
here-
maybe not. So not that great,
see,
right?
here's the problem, right? Because if you're Quankai, you're dredging, you're looking for Ancient Grudge.
Mhm.
You're no longer looking for Nature's Claim. So I think the way he's playing, he might be. Oh no, he drew.
Wow, he chooses to draw.
Oh no, he can't get Ancient Grudge because he can't flashback Ancient Grudge from the graveyard because of Graphical
can't?
Sketch.
You bring up the...
No, because this you can't cast. Oh, no.
Oh,
Wait.
no, it can't be target of spells.
Wait, am I mistaking my?
Graph Digger's Cage.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, players can't cast spells from graveyards or
I
library. Okay,
know
so
how
he's
the-
not dredging.
I know how the card works.
Alright, fine. Good for you.
Oh,
Good for
live
you,
from the
Mr.
low.
Smarty Pants.
Oh yes, I am very smart. My mom calls me very smart.
Nice.
But here's the problem, right? Now that he has Graphical Sketch on the field, Huang Kai is forced to just draw into his.
He has to draw into like removal.
Yeah,
Right? He has to draw into.
He can't dredge into the removal. He has to naturally draw it. So it's looking quite hard. And the worst part is he can't have access to his Faithless Looting that is in his graveyard right now because the Graphical Cage, of course.
Yeah, Faithless Looting is like one of the better spells in Dredge because that helps you filter your draws.
Yeah.
As opposed to like giving you card advantage, it actually gives you card selection, right?
Which is actually what you want for Dredge because you don't really need card advantage. You already have card advantage from the Dredge. It's
Yeah,
your
exactly.
graveyard. Your graveyard is your entire advantage. So I think he's gonna play two now. I think he's trying to Cathartic Reunion and he's gonna try and draw into his stuff. Okay, dumps 2 lands.
Nice. Okay, so I'm pretty sure. Do you think he draws?
I
Okay,
think you
based
draw,
on
I think you
based.
draw all 3.
Yeah, I think based on
You-
what he was doing just now, you just draw.
I think either way Huang Kai is dead because Daniel probably has third Tron land in his hand.
Mm-hmm. Gonna be tough, lah. Gonna be
Future
tough.
Pro is getting well versed with his modern cards. I just played today, man. Oh, his Condescend. Oh, this is quite a big blowback against Huang Kai here. Condescend, of course, is gonna the Cathartic Reunion cost already paid, so he's already down like 3 cards from Cathartic Reunion and the 2 other cards, which was the cost. So and it got counted, so it's not really. That's like the massive disadvantage right there. Shut up, Joe. Yo, he doesn't have the third Tron land, okay. So we might have some form of game here. Unless Daniel has like later on draws like Expedition Map or like the Mines and then he just goes off. Huang Kai still has a chance, I think. He just needs to draw one of his Nature's Claim or Ancient Grudge. I'm not sure if you put in both. I might because I might not be expecting the Graph Digger's Cage. But I think at the very least Nature's Claim should be in the sideboard and he should have put them in by now. I'm pretty sure that's Huang Kai's plan. Because all the Dredge decks, the sideboard is just based around fighting other people's sideboards. Yeah, your Dark Angelus, you are right. Daniel needs to slam Eugene or Karn. I think Karn is fine too. Or maybe Karn is not that strong.
Dark Angelus is Arnold.
Oh, Dark Angelus is Arnold. Hey Arnold. That's cool. Okay, Creeping Chill, and then he's gonna Thirst for Knowledge, draw 3. Hopefully he gets the third Tron land. Don't discard a card.
Speaking of which, I need to get...
Surgical Extraction. The draw here for Daniel Roses.
That is nice.
And Ugin is one of the cards in Daniel's hand as well. So if he has the third Tron land, he could very well just take over the game from here. Well, he already has taken over the game.
Yeah,
he just wants to end it, right?
What would you Surgical Extraction at this point? Faithless Looting?
I think there's an argument for Creeping Chill. I think if I was
But Creeping Chill is not enough.
If I was feeling like a massive baller, right? What I would do is I would surgical the Cathartic Reunion.
Based on what Huang Kai is trying to do, right? Like that is probably
But
right. Okay, so draw step. This is where you do it. Oh, Daniel!
But
Daniel,
but then again, it's not a very I wouldn't call it a very obvious play. It's kind of something you want to stop your opponent from doing, right? He might just go for the Dredge card or like the Faithless Looting. Oh, he goes for the Creeping Chill. Wow.
I don't see why he would go for the Creeping Chill.
Maybe
though.
he's just afraid of like 9 damage. I'm not sure. Okay, so I think more importantly, he gets to see what's in the opponent's hand, so he knows what he's playing against, right?
Mm-hmm.
And wow, Honkai has the damping spear as well. So the damping spear is not really going to be that much, not going to be very good against Daniel because Daniel already has the inevitability. He can just slowly
He
play
can
lands.
start, playing lands, right? He's basically disabled Quan Kai, and Quan Kai is just needs to draw. He just needs to draw into any artifact removal,
Yeah.
ancient grudge and stuff like that. But that's the weird part, right? Like even if he draws into now, Daniel has given Quan Kai the ability to draw into even more
Right.
ancient grudges.
Yeah, which is why I think I really would have liked to go for the Cathartic
the Cathartic Reunion, because
yeah.
that's a draw. That's actual card draw.
But then again, Daniel does have counterspell in his hand. No, I don't think you do this here. I think you just let it go. Oh, he does go for it.
Yeah, I would want to scry. I want to scry. I don't want to like waste.
Oh,
my
that's
mana.
true. That's true.
And like once that goes in the graveyard, until he figures out how to get rid of the Graph Digger's Cage,
It's not
that's not coming back.
Yeah.
It's not coming back.
So I think one thing Daniel can do with his cards, he has repeal in his hand. So Quan Kai is going to try and destroy the Graph Digger's Cage, right?
And he can
if
repeal in
he can
response.
he can repeal the Graph Digger's Cage to his hand, draw a
And
card,
draw a
and
card.
play it again. Yeah, it's gonna pass. Wow,
No
Daniel.
Ugin. He decides not to play the Ugin.
No, he
It's
doesn't
in
have.
his hand.
He doesn't have mana.
Ah, okay, okay.
So he plays the Sting with him. And Shriek Horn. It's gonna repeal the Sting with him. Oh,
Draw cards, draw cards. Come on, man. You gotta draw cards.
all right,
Draw more cards.
I guess there is some virtue in that. He draws the Worm Coil Engine. So if he has the 6th land, I think it could be very out game. But he's gonna go for the Trinket Mage. I think he's gonna search. What's he gonna search for? The Talisman.
No.
Okay, Expedition Map. That's good.
Expo map.
I think this is just
I see.
where this is where Tian Quan Kai starts dying. I mean, he was already dying from the start, but this is where his body just shuts down. he was like
It's like
injured.
you have outer body experience, like you're just watching your life support.
Yeah, so when Graph Digger's Cage came in, Quan Kai was on life support. Then this expedition map is yes, another one. Okay, all right, man.
Yeah, I think Quan Kai is just gonna skip it out. Yeah, he
Yeah.
does. Double down. Okay, so Graph Digger's Cage is like kind of backbreaking. Double Graph Digger's Cage.
Maybe Quan Kai
You're
has
not
echoing
coming up
truths,
with
man.
What?
Maybe Quan Kai has echoing truths.
Whoa,
Oh,
that's odd. That's odd to be playing in a Jan colored deck.
yeah, man. You never know.
Thanks, off, yeah.
You never know, man.
Yeah, nail in, the proverbial nail in the coffin. Yeah, Graph Digger's Cage is actually a cage in the coffin. Cage
Yeah.
around the coffin.
Oh, Quan Kai actually did not sideboard out the lightning axes previously.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure
That's
why.
so strange
Why,
to
why, why
want
the
to
lightning
keep-
axes for? I'm not sure. Is it? It doesn't kill Worm Coil. It doesn't kill any planeswalkers. It doesn't interact with Daniel in any
Yeah,
way.
that's why.
Dredge, strike out. Yeah, yes, Mana Confluence, man. Come on.
Wow.
You know what? Why don't
Wow,
you? Why,
guys, stretching it. Yeah.
why don't you just remove like some of the cards, right, and put in City of Brass, make it a 5-color Dredge deck. Then you can have blue in it. Then you can play the new Jace.
I was gonna say, why don't you remove like all the cards and then put in like spirits?
Oh no, you can remove all the cards. You can remove all the lands and just put in like Phantasmagorian.
That's a Korean. Phantasmagoria, Nether Shadow.
You can't play
what-
that Shadow in Modern.
Oh, you can play Phantasma. Yeah, you can.
You
play
can play Phantasmagorian, yeah.
in modern.
I think
I think you're not so hard up to like try to get cards into your graveyard. I believe there are other ways to do that
Yeah,
fast enough.
Phantasmagorian is good.
Phantasmagoria, I'm not. I'm not arguing that. Phantasmagoria pretty good.
I think
It's kind of weird that it's not being played in. Modern.
I think it just doesn't have. There's no space for it, and the engine is very quite smooth for the modern Dredge. They have Faithless Looting, which can be flashed back again. They have Cathartic Reunion, and I think some of them do play the Insolent Neonate, which also gives them the additional loot.
Ah.
So they already have 8 sources of draw spells and discard, and this is not counting the. Well, what other discards do they have? Conflagrate. They have
Conflagrate, yeah.
which just dumps the entire hand. So I think the engine is fine as it is right now.
Exactly.
But with Modern Horizons, we might see new innovation that might invite Phantasmagorian in.
I would hope.
Maybe
that-
Nether Shadow gets printed.
No.
It's not reserved list, is it?
It's not- maybe.
Let's check.
No, Nether Shadow's not reserved.
Yeah, it's
list.
not. It's Nether. No, it's not, because if it was, it would be more expensive. I got it for $1.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So I think Nether Shadow, they might print Nether Shadow into Modern. That sounds like a good stuff.
This is where we disagree. I would hope that they would print stuff that would actually help other decks, not the good
not the
decks get
best.
better,
Not the best
but like
deck.
the not the good decks get good. Yeah, hoping. Here's hoping.
I don't know, man.
You know, we're gonna get Planeswalker. Dude, we're gonna get like Sarah Planeswalker.
Sarah
Since
sucks.
when is she a Planeswalker?
I think it's kind of implied in the law.
How is it implied in the law? She's stuck in her Sarah sanctum, man. And when that sanctum like got destroyed, and it was by the hand of like Urza, how did she not like planeswalk out?
Hey
It's like
man.
chill out with Urza and all
Yo,
that.
so right now the current law they ended this arc, the Nicobola's arc. So maybe the next arc would be the Sarah Sanctum, the Sarah arc,
The
right?
Urza arc.
The Urza
Do we
arc.
get
would
like
go
AskUrza.com?
like we go back to the past, then we get a proper novel on the Urza part, right? We go
But there were proper novels
Oh,
of
were
the,
they?
the,
I-
the Rough Cycle.
I
and
didn't read those because I'm too new.
Yeah, you're too young.
I'm not young.
Only in like 90s Magic players.
I am a
will know this.
90s. No, I was a 90s kid, but not a 90s
Yeah,
Magic player.
90s Magic players will know this.
Oh, okay, man. Well, sounds good.
Council's Judgment in Modern is safe. Yeah, I
think it's
guess
okay.
so. 3
I-
mana.
3 mana remove anything.
Yeah,
That's fine.
that's fine.
But I don't. Here's the problem with Council's Judgment in Modern, right? I don't like the council. They're introducing a new mechanic into Modern, which is the Council's Dilemma, right?
Which is fine.
Yeah, which is
1v1 is basically what I say you do.
yeah. But the thing is, they're introducing a new mechanic, which might confuse the people. You see, and I don't think they like introducing new legacy-like mechanics into Modern. Like it's like, I'm putting in a Monarch card into Modern, right?
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that would be fun.
That would be
That'll be
fun.
fun.
Yeah, I think I would like that actually.
That'll be hella
But I
fun.
don't think they'll do it because if they do it, then they will focus on the whole thing and then they will neglect everything else, right?
It doesn't. I don't think like Modern Horizons will be that per se, right? Where like it has to. There will be a lot of cards that have like all the same mechanic. Palace Jailer, that would be awesome.
That would be great, I think.
You get what I mean? Like I don't think it will have all the same mechanic. But ooh, that's a nice start.
Yeah, that's
a
pretty cool.
good start.
Yeah.
The one Graph Digger's Cage.
You know what I would like Dredge to play Hollow One. Actually no actually some vintage Dredge decks do play Hollow One. The vintage Dredge deck does play Hollow One.
But why?
Bazaar of Baghdad.
Oh, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Turn one, you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
like
yeah.
Bazaar.
Maybe they should reprint Bazaar of Baghdad into Modern.
Oh, I think Bazaar back there is on the.
I think you're right.
Why if they just rephrased it to like, how about Bazaar of Afghanistan?
No, I think it'll be fine, right? If it's a land, it's like draw 2, discard 2.
How about
It's not
Bazaar
discard
of Mozambique?
Mozambique?
I don't know, some other Middle Eastern / African country.
Oh god.
Bazaar of Cairo.
Oh my god.
Draw 3 cards, discard 2.
Oh what? Wait, I think we're going to places where you don't want to go.
That will definitely make it a legacy.
Or vintage.
100%.
Or vintage.
Or vintage, yeah. Even vintage.
I think people will you know what? I think the reserve list part is quite funny because what if Wizards just creates cards that are like stronger than the reserve list cards? Like stronger versions of the reserve list cards.
What, 0 mana, draw 3 cards?
No, like Bazaar of Baghdad, right? Maybe it's like you draw 2, discard 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if you draw 3, discard 3? Then
Oh, I think there's a. Oh,
is there is
yeah.
there like a clause around that?
I think there's a clause around
because
that.
if there's no
You cannot make functional reprints.
but it's not functional reprint, it's like
Correct.
a stronger reprint.
It's just clearly stronger.
Right. I'm pretty sure they have thought of this, but I think there was a catch that they couldn't.
I don't know.
I don't
We
know.
were supposed to have that conversation on the Power 9 podcast.
Oh.
But we never. Why, Alfian?
This
Why?
is a Power 9 podcast now.
This is
This
the.
is a Power 9 podcast.
look at the stream. Look at the stream.
We come here every Sunday. We still come here every week to do this podcast.
That's true. We just like convert Tuesday, like the upcoming Legacy Tuesday podcast
Yeah.
into like podcast night.
Yeah.
Hi folks, we're just talking about like random stuff.
It's okay, nothing's happening. Literally nothing is happening.
Yeah.
Daniel is
I really
just,
wonder like what's happening, man.
Nothing's happening. Like legit, nothing's happening. Oh no, Daniel. It's a 1-1. Okay, nothing's happening.
Yeah.
So one thing that I noticed about today is that all the 3-2s and above get in, except for 1-3-2.
Oh, okay.
So
So that means Alfian's team is like struggling to survive. Not Alfian's team, sorry. Ilham.
yeah, their
Oh,
team, because their team lost the first 2 games, right?
they are
I
out.
think they are the ones that are gonna die.
They are that one team.
Yeah. So I'm not. Yeah, I think they die.
I would have thought it will cut the top 4, but I think, we had so many people today. 60
Wow.
people.
I'm not sure if I like the surgical extraction.
on what?
On creeping chill, of all things. I really do
Yeah.
not like the creeping chill. Because, you see, right, if you take creeping chill out of his hand also. And what's he going to do with his hand is nothing.
Yeah, exactly. What
But
are you
if you-
casting that creeping?
Yeah, so
But how are you casting that
But if you
creeping
take
chill?
something like Price Amalgam, there is a chance that Price Amalgam might be in his hand as well, and you take it out of the game. So you're making him, you're getting him down a card as well as denying him
And then
the
Daniel
whole
just
entire
shows you
card.
like, second surgical
Yeah,
extraction.
yeah. So I think maybe he has it.
Oh, that would be funny.
That would be pretty good.
It'll be like, yeah, okay, so that's number 1. So second surgical.
Actually, I'm also a big fan of surgicaling the Cathartic Reunion again, like the same.
Yeah, but I mean, it's slightly different now because he doesn't have
Yeah,
Graph Digger's Cage.
For sure,
out
but
on
it's
the
like
battlefield.
that's like half of the draw engine in the deck, right? You take all 4 out, you just left with faceless looting. Actually, no, there might be an argument for faceless looting over Cathartic Reunion. I take that back. I think you go for the faceless looting.
I think you go for the 50 because
Yeah,
that puts stuff in the graveyard.
Yeah, and it's in the graveyard also. So
Oh, there we go. Cathartic Reunion. Just
Okay.
get rid of the Dredger and the Nakamoeba, maybe?
does Honkai run Street Wraith?
Can check. No, I did not see that in the last 2 games.
Because there are some lists innovating with Street Wraith recently, which is like additional Dredge.
It's like turn one you go Faithless Looting into like Dredge.
Yeah, it's like it's pretty good. I think that's the version. That's the version that takes into account of the new Mulligan rules. So it's a bit more high roll, but it's less consistent, I think. But the new Mulligan rule allows for such things now.
You see it in Daniel
Oh.
here. Oh,
Oh no! Wait.
Daniel
camera.
just punished a little bit.
He kept a 1-land
Yes, he
hand,
did
did
go,
he?
yeah.
Oh no. Oh, why do you keep a 1-land hand, bro?
No.
Oh, it's not one. Oh no, this is
This
wait. This
turn
is turn 2.
This turn 2.
Oh,
4 power on the
oh,
table on
okay,
Kwankai's
man.
side of the side of the board, and like if he lays a land.
Oh, and he has the Ancient Grudge as well, but not going to be very effective against the. Why am I so soft? Am I soft? Not yeah. As I was saying, the Ancient Grudge not going to be very effective against the Graph Digger's Cage in the graveyard.
Yeah.
And Kwankai presenting full house, Daniel still quite behind, I think. Well, Kwankai, on the bright side, Kwankai doesn't have the third land to flash back the Faithless Looting, right?
Yeah, and he doesn't have another land to bring back the
Bloodgust.
The Bloodgust.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anything, right, take out the Bloodgust, take out the Price Amalgam, take out whatever,
Yeah.
Kwankai got full house.
Yeah.
Yep.
If this was poker, I think he would win. Yeah,
Hatsune Miku, yeah,
you're
I
right.
totally agree with you.
I dislike the choice of Creeping Chill.
Yeah,
I think
he-
Creeping Chill is like one of the things you should be least worried about in this deck.
Exactly, he's got like 2 left, right? He fired 1 off on you, fine. And then he's got 2 left.
Then he discarded 2 also.
Yeah, and discarded 1. So the reason why, like, 1's in the graveyard, 1 got exiled already.
Oh, he has
Wow,
Conflagra.
he's got a second Conflagrate in the graveyard. Oh, this
Okay.
is really very, very bad.
Daniel has Spell Pierce and others counterspell though, so.
Yeah, but he's still taking 4 points of damage. Okay, so number 1, he's taking 4 points of damage a turn, right? And then, on top of that, like, Conflagrate, dump my entire hand to graveyard.
Or
take
get
some
some
lands.
lands. Yeah, lands are good. I noticed that I've not seen a Gemstone Mine in Kwankai's field yet. You think he's playing? Is he playing it?
Gemstone Mine?
Yeah, Gemstone Mine. I normally Dredge.
Yeah, we normally see, like, Gemstone
Yeah,
Mines.
yeah. He's not. It's not playing Gemstone Mine. Interesting. That's what's this? Momto? What's Momto? What's it? So it is it? I M O
Mana
M.
Confluence? No.
No,
that's Mana.
no. Between Mana Confluence and Copland Gorge.
Mana Lift? No?
Manalith. Wait, is it really?
No.
Momto. What's Momtom? I can't. I'm not sure what is.
Momlin?
It's
Momlin?
Momlom. What's Momlom? Alright, I don't.
Don't know.
Whatever. But he doesn't have the.
Mana League?
No, he doesn't have the Mana League. I don't know.
Oh,
He,
why
does,
you
he doesn't
play
have
Mana?
the gemstone mines. Maybe because someone else is playing it, or because he couldn't find them in
yeah,
time.
okay, that's possible. That is possible.
I think it's more likely that someone else is playing it. Yeah. So it's got a dredge. Okay. Oh, blood gas. Oh, price of oh, this
Oi.
is not bad. This is not bad.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
I think you play the life from the loam here. You get back the blood gas, and then you.
Oh, Alfian.
What's it? Oh,
You have a
oh,
sinister
oh,
sabotage.
I have to pay. I have to pay
Sabotage.
taxi bill.
Oh, no. Yeah, Daniel here, man, I think he backed himself in the corner.
Well, Alfian is gone. I'm stealing this. I'm stealing his chair. What's going on? Dredge versus MonU Blue Tron.
Yeah.
What a.
And Daniel made like a really weird surgical.
Oh yeah,
abstraction.
I heard like it was.
It's odd.
Who could have
It's
hit the
odd.
knuckle, right? All right, Alfian's back.
Well, you either well, it could have been any other card, right? Just did not think that the creeping chill was the most important target at that point in time. There we
Right.
go. Get back.
You see, if he took the price amalgams, right, which was like the easy choice, I feel he would not have. Well, I guess he will still be in trouble because he has like Nakomiba and Bloodgust to deal with, but it wouldn't.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have this 3 power creature that you can't really
Yeah.
deal with right now, right?
Hey mate, look at this. I bought this for $6.
Why did you question mark? Why did you even buy it in the first place?
I want to play Demon Reclamation in the next standard
Oh gosh, you are the
and support. Look, I don't.
you are the worst.
Why am I the worst?
I don't know.
I'm not playing
That
Nexus.
card.
I'm playing the
They will ban that card next season.
I don't. Nexus can die. Oh, Quankai won. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Daniel he surgical the wrong thing.
I think I think so too.
That was
Joshua.
Alfian bought.
I bought-
Sinister Sabotage.
I bought a playset of FNM
FNM promo.
sabotages for $6. I think it's a good deal.
Man, I think Daniel must be
Yeah.
either that or the rest of his team just won, and then it's like whatever, I can play
Uh,
whatever I like.
Well, actually, this is the 3-2. This is a 3-1, right? The
Yeah,
3-1
this is
table.
3-1.
Yeah.
This
So I
is
think
in. This is a
Daniel.
win
I
and
think
in.
Daniel still gets in because all the 3-2s get in except for the.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's
So
true.
we're gonna see Daniel again. I think.
See.
I think they could have just ID'd this though. If like have
They
some
could have ID'd this, but maybe you want to try to
fight for placements.
Yeah, fight for placement. Yeah.
I don't know. I would have ID'd. It's very hot in the shop today, and I would have taken a break. I would have liked the break if I was going to top 8.
That's true. All right, we'll be back with the quarterfinals. Of course, we got 3 more rounds of Modern to go. Remember, you can join us on the stream twitch.tv/Grey Ogre Games every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Singapore time. And watch out for our new programs coming soon, coming in May, which
Yes.
we need to go and prepare for soon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. We'll be back in a short bit. Remember, come and find us on all the social media feeds: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, everything. I suppose. Yeah. You have a Instagram? Sorry.
At Fifi
Twitter
Poon.
account? At what?
At Fifi Poon.
Fifi Poon. Again, it changed.
FIFIPWN.
Okay, so Riri Poon and Fifi Poon,
Yes.
the Poon brothers. You can
It's
find me.
PWN.
PWN, yeah.
Pon.
MonU.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can find me at The Asian Judge. All right, we'll be back, so don't go away.
Bye.